Upgrade St. Lucia. Upgrade to 100% super fast 4G coverage.
The Public Service Ministry has slammed the CSA-led Health Ministry auxiliary drivers' strike over unpaid overtime. According to a July 28th letter from the Permanent Secretary in the ministry, the CSA did not comply with the established procedures in the 2006 Labor Act for trade disputes. The PS described the move as irresponsible and requested the drivers to immediately return to work. On Thursday, July 30th, the CSA Acting General Secretary shrugged off the missive and announced that following progressive talks with the Ministry of Health and the Department of Labor, the so-called compassionate strike will end soon.
We're really not concerned too much about what Mr. Dalso's letter, because even the government is also in breach of some of the same sections that Mr. Dalso mentioned in terms of withholding of wages of workers. And also there's even sections dealing with victimizations and threats, you know, when people do take protests within the same context of what he had cited. But that is not our issue. We putting that aside because we had a very good meeting this morning, and the Labor Commissioner was very accommodative.
Tens of thousands of dollars of owed monies will be paid to the drivers over the next 24 to 48 hours.
What we found out is that they were given approval for only 30 hours overtime, and the guys have worked over 30 hours, and they had to get the Ministry of Finance approval, but they have gotten the approval to pay that amount. We now have to look at another situation later on, that event that happens again. How do you deal with that situation? Because it's over more than 30,000 that is due to these workers, you know, in total, collectively, some 7,000, 5,000, that kind of thing. But it's significant.
After 4 days of industrial action, the drivers who shuttle healthcare workers will be back on the job on Friday, July 31st. The CSA views the development as a victory, which paved the way for open dialogue with health officials for averting potentially crippling disputes. Rihani Isidore, HGS News Force.